I'm going to go back to my take on the Muslim teen who told police that basically the police say she's lied about being attacked on the subway. Come on in, Katie Phang, please. You heard what I've got to say. You've seen this case. What do you make of it?
I've prosecuted this type of case, Stuart, and I've got to tell you, if there are things that make me mad, it's people that are going to lie like this teenage girl, waste police resources and time. But what really makes me upset is, since when is being a supporter of President-elect Donald Trump now going to become a protected class? Because, Stuart, sounds like it's got to be. How can she possibly think that she would ever get away with this, especially if there was no independent corroboration on any of the claims that she made?
But, Katie, wait a second. I'm not angry at this poor young woman, and I use that expression deliberately. She's pressured by her very religious family that came from Egypt. She was supposed to be becoming westernized, so she ran away from home. She'd been dating a Catholic. My anger, actually, is not just for the left. It's also, to some degree, towards this family that holds those values in America. What say you to that?
But, Stuart, I am angry at this young woman because she's an 18-year-old college student. She's been in the United States. Her brother himself has been through the criminal justice system. None of this is going to be new to this family. So if you're going to have an internal family dispute, have it. However, do not lie to the police, and especially don't go on Facebook and post on social media and completely demean Trump and demean America. In her Facebook posting, she said Americans are bad because they were screaming that this is Trump America. And you know, that really offends me to the core, because the judicial system is supposed to be there to help true victims, and this girl clearly is not.
All right, Katie, I'd never want to cross you, and that's a fact. Whoa, don't come after me, please. Katie, please stay there. I've got more for you in just a moment. I do want to talk about these voting irregularities in Detroit, as we reported extensively yesterday. 37% of precincts in Detroit counted more ballots than actual voters. Katie Phang, still with us. You say there could be a criminal case, but one thing must happen first. Tell us all about it, please.
Well, you're going to have to find intentional conduct on a part of these ballot workers. But I'm going to tell you, Stuart, one incredibly egregious example is that in one ballot box, there were only 50 ballots, and yet 306 ballots were cast? How do you reconcile that? So it was either fraud, true criminal intentional fraud, or a level of gross negligence by these ballot workers to inure to the benefit of Hillary Clinton.
Let me get this right.
Wayne County is hugely Democratic, Stuart.
Now, you're talking about one ballot box from one precinct that had already been signed and sealed, and it said that it had got, what, over, I think it was 307 ballots inside it. Is that true? But in fact, when they opened it up, there were only 50. That's accurate?
That's correct. That is completely accurate, and that is an exact example across about 60% of these precincts had examples like that happen.
I don't know what to say to that. But Katie Phang, thanks very much for doing your homework, as you always do. We appreciate it.
Always.
Thank you.